Let's do this.
Original
Hi,
Batman.
I'm Leslie, host and owner of Geeky Girls Night In and Geeky Girls Guide to Life. Together with Quinzel, we make geeky content. So, in my last video, I mentioned that a lot of things were going on. And that is still the case. There's a ton of things going on for me personally, and I am here today to talk about one of them. So, the pandemic robbed me of a lot of things. It robbed me of time with my father. It robbed me of quite a bit of my sanity, and just filled me with a hopelessness and that I haven't felt for a long time. But one of the things that it did give me was basically my creativity back. You see, when I was younger, I used to write all the time. I'd write journal entries, I'd write stories, I'd write poems. And something happened along the way, as it does to a lot of us, I guess. And I just lost that drive, that motivation, and things like that. You will hear my dog skittering around as you do. And so, hold that thought. And so, the Rona gave me back my creativity in a way. I was able to write again for the first time in probably 20 years. And I wrote a story, and the first story was abysmal, because I'd forgotten how to write. Like, I'd forgotten sentence structure, syntax. If it's not a technical document, I was having issues. I've had some help along the way, and I continued to write. And at one point, I wrote a story that is incredibly long, submitted it to a publisher, and I'm being published. So, yeah, that's the big news. I am going to be an author. I guess I am an author, a published author. I don't even know how to begin the story of it, but it started out as fan fiction, and of course it's going to change because I can't have those people in it. I thought I was writing a love story, and it was explained to me that typically with a love story, both sides of the love story are told within the singular story. The way that I did it was the first book was one person's POV, and then the next book is the next person's POV. The first book is large. I was also told that typically books like this are usually 80,000 words, just, maximum. This ended up being 500,000. So what's happening with that is that it's being split into 4 books. And so, like, I'll refer to it as book 1, but it's actually 4 books. Book 2 is a completely separate book from the books that are being published. And hopefully, if publishing the 4 goes well, the other ones will get published too. It's like a 3-part story. Part 1 is fully written. Part 2, I'm still writing, and I've got chunks of part 3 written, but it's going to take some time. And I didn't know what I was getting myself into, honestly. In my mind, signing a contract for a book went a little something like this.
Congratulations. Please sign here. And we look forward to working with you.
And yeah, no, it doesn't work like that at all. There's a lot of work to be done. Because the book is so big and I need to do some major editing, I'm having to reverse engineer it, and I'm outlining it, and then I'm going to like basically cut swaths through it. It's like adult fiction. I think it's a good book, and the people that have read the fan fiction enjoy it quite a bit. It will be published under a pen name, and I already have the pen name. It's Lisette Blythe. And if you want more information on that, there is a Discord that you can join. And as a matter of fact, for Kian's solo album debut next week, in the Discord, we're having a listening party and a giveaway where I'm giving away a copy of his album with all of the pre-order extras that I get. All of it's yours if you come to the listening party and you happen to win. I also have some other albums on order that I'm going to try and give away during that time as well. I will leave a link below for the Discord so you can join, and then there's a scheduled event for the listening party. Go ahead and sign up for that so that I can see you and see who's going to be there. You got anything to say? No. Yes, that is my huge news. There's a lot more to talk about that I haven't gotten into because it's quite painful. And I don't want to deal with it right now. That's on me. And we'll get there eventually. Special thanks to Emily for representing the publishing company for me. And I hope you guys will check it out. And as there's more news, I will share that in the Discord. I also have a website now, lizetteblythe.com. I'll put that down in the description. There's only 2 blog entries at this point. I haven't had a whole lot to write about. There's not a whole lot to say. I'm in the middle of editing. So, yeah. Oh, and I'll also put a link to my publisher, so you can check them out and check out some of the books from Shy August, who actually runs the publishing company. I think that is everything that I wanted to say. And make sure you check out our Instagram at Geeky Girl Guide. I've had a lot of small unboxings where it's just like one thing, and it was not enough to do a video on. So I do little reels over on Instagram. And you can check out my new coffee mugs for my new job, which has also happened. I think that is it. So I hope to talk to you soon.
She give me pon me hard, say she give me pon me hard. Fine girl a coming on me hard, say she bounce pon the thing so. Whine it pon me thing so. Put the thing upon me thing, whine it pon me thing so. I say she whine it pon me hard. Man I give it to her one time, say she want it one time. Whine it pon me hard. Man I step in at the yard, make the girls them say I not bad man, they want to say I. She not bad man, they want to fail. Say she give me pon me heart, say she give me pon me thing so. Whine it pon me girl, say she whine it pon me thing so. Move your body pon me thing and whine.